friendly neighborhood old soldier coming at you today from Robeson County, North Carolina. I know I've been AWOL for a little bit, but it is what it is. Figured I'd jump on here. I'm pretty sure everybody's heard the news now that Russia has invaded the Ukraine. We all saw that coming. Okay. Been seeing some people saying, yeah, now we're going to go over there and we're going to kick Russia's butt, blah, 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 blah. Folks, we ain't got no business being involved whatsoever, period, point blank. You can call me what you will, you can call me what you want. Really don't give a rat's rear end right now. But this is what I will say. If our absentee in chief decides to, as we say in the military operations world, pull the trigger on this, pray that he gives our generals and our troops the resources, the leadership to conduct this operation in a quick and timely manner, and that they'll leave Congress out of the majority of the decision-making process as far as the conduct of the conflict. Right now, I haven't seen anything in the news about potential U.S. involvement, even though, the lack of leadership in chief, made some bold statements last week that, the U.S. would take direct action if Russia invaded the Ukraine. I said China because China's in the play, folks. People have kind of taken their eye off of what's going on with China. China's a player in this, folks. Whether you want to admit it or not, they're in this. I'm not here to make predictions of how any of this is going to turn out. I didn't make it far enough in the military to be a world strategist and come up with strategy and all that happy horse mess. My little dude. But, there's some of it still got skin in the game with this thing. Yeah, you tell him.
Your daddy's in the army right now.
I've got a son and a son-in-law that could be directly impacted by this. And like I said, I follow a group of old retired paratroopers on Facebook. And some of them are talking about, yeah, call me back, let me do this, let me do that. Not this one. I've been saying for quite some time, we ain't got no business over here. We ain't got no business being involved. Period.com. Some of y'all might disagree with me, and that's fine. I really don't, at this point in time, don't care. And the reason I don't care is the fact that we have resources here in this country that are not even being touched. Why? Because, a bunch of crybaby, fat crap crazy people cheated and stole the election and made sure a feckless, worthless leader got put in play so that we could become once again dependent on foreign resources to provide us energy and power and all this other mess. Same crowd of people that tout we need renewable energy sources and vehicles to do the things we need to do. But at the same token, it's the same crowd you see running around driving in, these $80,000 SUVs and, their estate draws more power than a small town. Al Gore, you dumb son of a bitch. Okay. Stock market supposedly dropped yesterday. We're all anticipating that oil and gas prices are about to go through the roof, the likes of which we've never seen My major concern is if we do get involved that we have no leadership, though. None. This invasion started last night, our time. Not one peep out of our leaderless chief. We have a fickle, wishy-washy chairman of the Joint Chiefs. Yep. More worried about teaching the troops critical race theory. More worried that, Steve wants to be Eve and Eve wants to be Steve, and how can we pay for it and make them happy and still let them serve without creating conflict and without stepping on their feelings and without making them feel all this, that, and the other. You know what I say? Screw them, put them out, let them go fight for China. Give a rat's ass. So if there's anybody watching this that wants to go and change their gender, go right ahead. I don't give a rat's rear end. But if you join in the military, just get paid for, shame on you. But no, getting off on a tangent. My apologies. But I have legitimate concerns. If you don't know Uncle Al, you need to go watch his channel. The man's a plethora of knowledge and information and wisdom. Ungrateful Peasant's another one. You need to go check him out as well. Okay. Again, we've got no business over there. This ain't our fight. Europe needs to sort this stuff out, and we need to stop depending on foreign oil. Plain, simple, cut and dry. But I'm afraid we may wind up getting involved in this thing. And don't get me wrong, I feel for the people of Ukraine, the Ukrainian people. I don't really give two rats rear ends about their government. The government's just as corrupt as the Russian government. Okay? So don't be fooled about, Ukraine as a democracy. They don't even know the meaning of the word, okay? But it's still not fair to the people to have their limited amount of freedoms in their country taken from them by an aggressing power. I get it. Russia feels threatened that Ukraine wants into NATO and to have a NATO country right on his doorstep. I get it. But all this could have probably been solved diplomatically had the right people been in the right place and the right things were said. But no. Things were ignored. Things were taken for granted. Things were mentioned that were arrogant and cocky. Okay? Just like our thief in chief making bold statements. Now he's either got to shut up or put up or eat crow. The whole world already knows Joe Biden is a weak, feckless, spineless piece of shit. Oops, language warning. Don't show this to your kids. It's not safe for work, whatever you want to call it. But if our military has to get involved, pray for them. Pray they get the resources, the material, the ammunition, everything they need to fight this war effectively. If in the event the thief in chief, the leaderless chief, actually grows a pair and makes a firm, sound decision to pull the trigger on this operation. Better yet, grow the balls to tell NATO, hey, get up off your butt and fix your problem. But I don't see him doing that. Just want to put that out there today. If you haven't stocked up on stuff, folks, all I can tell you is try and get there and get what you can in the next few weeks because things are about to go through the roof. Till then, my friends, stay safe, stay vigilant, stay armed, keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel, keep your ear to the ground. God bless, stay safe. Old Soldier out.